You're like full of good material, man. You're full. Bill's got the material. Go, go, go.
When it comes down to like hearing music, it will always give like some sort of emotion out of you. It's just depending on you might not always recognize it, but to a certain standard, sometimes you'll hear that one song that will always like pique your interest and
Yeah.
get your emotions going, whether it's like putting just a smile on your face or you just going out and sing the music as loud as you can to
Yeah.
go along with it. There's always some sort of response, whether it is truly emotional or whether it's just like a little jump for joy inside.
Yeah.
There's always like some sort of emotion that's brought with music that not everyone always expects to happen, but will happen.
Absolutely. And when you get like, the ability of a sound system to portray the music in a way that's more real and more emotionally engaging, it can make that emotional response much more pronounced, I think.
Oh, it absolutely can, and depending on how the setup is and how well the person who is listening knows the music can increase the response tenfold.
So what would you say is different about these speakers compared to what you've heard before?
From what I've heard before, a lot of speakers focus more on like either going very heavy for a bass aspect,
Yep.
and don't focus anything on like the quality of like a mid to high end, or they do the opposite where they focus too much on high end and there's like no beat.
Yeah, so just
This is like a perfect like combination where they don't go and
too heavy on either
Yeah.
the bass or the treble.
yeah,
Yeah.
they make sure you hear everything in it
Yep.
instead of one particular like rate.
Yeah, I totally agree. That's like one of the biggest qualities of of a good speaker, I think, is tonally balanced. So, basically what you want is like a ruler flat frequency response. So it's like, like from the bass to the treble, it's the same volume for no matter what frequency you're looking at.
Yeah.
Whereas if you change the EQ, in the bass, let's say, and you increase it, then the bass frequencies will be louder relative to the other frequencies.
Yeah.
You follow me?
Exactly. And a lot of speakers usually need some sort of bass booster in a lot of cases because of that exact reason.
Mm-hmm.
And even then, sometimes it still won't sound right.
Yeah.
One of the best speakers I've heard so far.
Which one? Oh, these.
Because you can hear everything.
And again, these are the Paradigm Founder 100F, the middle child of the Paradigm Founder range. Tell me your thoughts about this one.
With the song or
No, just anything. Your reaction to what you just heard.
still right off the bat, it seems like it was a regular song until every instrument kicked in. And once every instrument kicked in, it was on a completely different level than what I was expecting it to be. Everything went through very fluidly. You could hear every single sound, every single rip that it was going through. It was almost like you were there.
Is there anything about this song that you haven't experienced before from this song?
Well, I've always listened to this song for quite some time, and I've heard it probably hundreds of times. And whether it's on a high pair of headphones, whether it's on a set of speakers,
Yep.
or anything like that, it's just on a completely different level than what I mean.
Yeah. So you surprised that, jumping from what's normal to this is such a massive jump, right?
Oh, it's an insane jump.
Do you think it's you think it warrants the price tag?
Absolutely.
Yeah. I gotta get this. Go.
Like at first, I could understand like, let's say a couple $1,000 on a set of speakers.
Yeah.
Like, sure, they're probably gonna sound really good, but then like you hear the quality difference and it just blows you out of the water.
Yeah. Absolutely,
Like-
dude.
Like it's in a different like class of its own and compared
Yeah.
like a regular speaker.
It puts a different perspective on what a 10 out of 10 is
Yeah.
for sound.
Yeah.
So basically, whatever you heard before, it was the best you ever heard. Just kind of like,
Yeah. Which is definitely something that you consider like very good,
yeah.
especially with all the sound experience that I've had before.
Yep.
But for like, even now, for like at home speakers, usually they're considered to be a little bit lower of a grade compared to,
Yep.
let's say, a music hall or something of those standards, or a movie theater, depending on which scenario.
Yep. Like more live sound, live
Yeah.
venues.
And like some people will say headphones are the best, and this set of speakers will just about all.
Tell us the track we just listened to.
The song London and
By who?
Tiamati and DJ Antoine.
Okay.
It's definitely a more of a poppy song, but I've listened to the song quite a bit, and it sounds like a completely different song coming through these speakers.